how y'all be doing this, but I'm just going to read this whole story. We're going to do the verse first. And I already got in mind who's going to be doing the prayer.
Okay.
Alright?
It's not going to be me.
Oh, no, it's not you.
Oh, good.
It's whoever she picked.
Alright. We're going to do devotion number 60. I was going to say 20. Alright, pick on somebody your own size. It says, when David wrote the... Okay, this part, I don't know if it's typo or not, but it didn't make no sense the way they said it. It's like that when David wrote this song, he was being hunted down by a king who wanted, I swear if you keep recording me, wanted him dead. David knew that his future was in God's powerful hands, and he prayed to be rescued from his enemies who had caused him great suffering. Perhaps you feel hunted down some days too. Is there a bully on the bus who takes your lunch money, or someone in your home who pushes you around or calls you names? If you are being bullied, first report it and get yourself away from that person. Don't stand and take it thinking a good Christian shouldn't mind. God's will for your life is not abused, but when you're safe, there is more to be done. If you want to handle bullies God's way, you will be tempted to do something for revenge to get the bully back. Don't. Romans 12:19 through 21 says, dear friends, never avenge yourselves. Leave that to God, for it is written, I will take vengeance. Did I say that right? Vengeance? Mm-hmm. I will repay those who deserve it, says the Lord. Instead, do what the scriptures say. If your enemies are hungry, feed them. If they are thirsty, give them something to drink. If they will be ashamed of what they have done to you. Oh, and they will be ashamed of what they have done to you. Don't let evil get the best of you, but conquer evil by doing good. Is it easy? No. But it works. Deal with bullies God's way, and He will take care of you. He may change the bully or remove the bully from your life. Put your trust in God. He will deliver you.
That's a good devotion.
Like, when I told you I was going to do devotion 60, I just kind of skimmed it through, and I was like, I'm going to do devotion 60. I didn't even read the title of it.
Did you not? You just picked the number.
Yeah, I just picked the number. Like, I got to read it, and I was like, hey, I did pretty good.
I think they do.
Did you know that girls' daily exposure to bullying rose 88% from 2001 to 2002, according to National Crime Prevention Council? Pretty sure it's a lot higher than that now. Alright, girl talk. Have you ever encountered a bully? If so, how did you react? Were you afraid? I'm going to be the first to say, yeah, I was bullied. How did I react? Not very good to it. Were you afraid? At first. Then I beat the stew out of him. Have you ever been bullied?
Yes, I have.
Were you afraid?
Yes.
How'd you react?
I tried to avoid it, or I got upset over it when I was younger.
Grace, have you?
Yeah.
By who? Well, not by who, but how'd you react?
I told him don't do it again.
Were you afraid?
At first.
I'm gonna ask you too. Have you?
Yes.
Were you afraid?
Yes.
How'd you react?
I did everything they asked me to do, which got me in a deeper hole. Because it was like, we're going to take your lunch money all week long.
See, back in the day when you're bullied, they actually put you in a trash can and actually gave you a swirly.
It was different. It was different when I was in school. They were like, I'm going to tell, if you don't give me your lunch money all week, I'm going to tell the teacher that, you let that word slip and you cussed in class. So I gave them my lunch money all week, and it's like, we want your snack money the next week, and it just kept going on and on and on. Until I finally had to tell my parents because I wasn't eating.
So nowadays, people fight.
Yes.
Ain't no words. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been bullied, Bree? Mm-hmm.
No,
Tell me the
never.
truth.
Oh,
Never.
Really?
Come on, tell the truth. We all being truthful.
You will be in the 11th grade and you've never been bullied.
Everybody gets bullied once in a while. I get bullied all the time.
Come on, Bree. Don't
Come on.
You probably just don't pay
I'm pretty sure
attention
you get
to
bullied
it.
about being a child. Huh? So I used to all the time. Then I got loud.
You shy.
So Bree's never. China? Even though China's homeschool, I'm sure still
Cyberbullying.
that and friendships in church. And you still.
That's kind of the sad part is that you get bullied in church. But I
Instead
never
of
cared. It never bothered me. I wasn't scared of him or anything. I just, one time she tried to hit me. One time.
Did you hit her back?
One time. Just that one time.
She tried to hit me one time. She didn't even hit me. I felt like it was a movie because she tried to slap me and I literally grabbed her hand and I was like, I was thinking as I did it, this is so flippin' cool. And I just like shoved her hand away and I said, do that again and you won't be standing long. She backed away. It was awesome.
Alright, God talk. Alright. Lord, thank you for taking care of me. When bullies threaten me, please help me to stay calm and be kind. I want to be the person you want me to be. Amen. Alright, on these mini quizzes thing. Very interesting. Okay, the true or false. Say firmly. Oh, if a bully bothers you, say firmly, leave me alone and walk away. True or false?
True. True.
False. I think I'll just ignore it.
The answer's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. If a bully bothers you, keep the incident to yourself.
No, that's false.
False. Tell an adult. If a bully bothers you, join other people.
False. Like, what does that mean, join?
Like if you're alone,
Get in a group.
like try to be friends with somebody else.
Oh, yeah,
Someone
true.
else stand up for you.
I thought it meant like
Yeah, true.
in
being
a
alone,
gang
try-
or
Yes,
something.
It's telling you to join a gang.
Like,
Yeah,
to
totally.
hit them or
Absolutely.
something. Like,
That's
I
why
don't know.
gangs were created though, to provide protection.
Yeah.
But usually they go
Well,
very
yeah,
bad.
It's true. It says
I mean,
being,
that's still what it's there for, but they do it in a different
it says true. Being alone attracts bullies. It's very true. Like I have found this out many times.
So-
it's very true.
You notice you're quiet people or you seem real quiet, shy,
To themselves, not really out there.
maybe smart. It's different weaknesses, bullies. You don't know.
Especially the nerdy ones that look like
Yeah, they will.
You
nerds.
seem too nice.
Yeah.
You're too different.
Well, the one I got, you got the ones that are really nice, but then they got that I will rip your throat out if you talk to me wrong
Yeah.
attitude.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Like judging the book by its cover. They make it-
exactly.
So were you
Exactly.
shocked?
She's shy,
Yeah.
but she got the mean streak. Not picking on you, but
Were you shocked at how much bullying has increased? over
Like,
the past
I was
few
like-
years?
when I read that, I was like, that ain't right. Like I googled it and it said like 88% like more suicide attempts were being committed because of it. And I'm just like,
So why do you think it increased?
society,
Yeah.
technology. Really, technology is a big thing.
Yeah.
You got more cyberbullying. You got more people that can reach out to more people bullying,
Right.
not just one
It
girl.
makes it so much worse. But like,
And then you got pictures that go around, like happened to me in 9th grade, saying I was sending nude pictures to the whole entire football team. I was like, can you produce these pictures? Can you show me these pictures that were sent? I know the whole football team. I'm friends with 90% of them.
and people make up stuff trying to get stuff started.
Last year, someone started a rumor that I was pregnant, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me?
Well, see, at New
I've
Hope,
never gone on a freaking date before. Are you
see,
kidding me?"
at New Hope, when somebody says somebody says somebody else is pregnant, you gotta believe it because most 99% of the time it's true.
My
Yeah.
friend, though, he just looked at me. He's like, I heard that you were. That somebody said that you were pregnant. Told me that you were pregnant, and I just stood there and I laughed at him.
I would have been like,
I was like, gee, thanks.
I would have been like,
it's true.
well, since you're your size, but I would have been like, do I look pregnant? Do you see a belly here? No.
Yeah, so as opposed to me growing up, you had rumors and you had all this name calling fights, which was bad. But with your generation, China can film a fight between Carrie and Brianna and put it on Facebook or put it on YouTube, and it's worldwide within minutes. And you can't ever get it back. You can't ever get that information back. You can't ever get that.
Just like that fight I got in with Jatera.
It's out there
I had
forever.
people from Nebraska texting me, black girl got her butt beat by a black girl. I was like, who are you and how the heck did you get my number?
Yeah.
I don't even know you.
And then like on the news I seen like a few weeks ago or a month ago, like this boy, he killed somebody. I think it was like in New York or somewhere up north. He killed somebody because of bullying. And then they got this one little kid. He was very intellectual. Was answering. He said he felt sorry for the one that killed his bully.
The murderer.
But yeah, because I mean I understand what he meant, because he's like because you know what he went through and stuff, and then I mean there was a breaking point.
You got them ones that get bullied all the time. They're always telling people like try to get help. Nobody wants to help them. And it's like, well, you ain't gonna do nothing, so I'm gonna stand up for myself.
Yeah.
So,
I don't understand how teachers can see that and not do anything
Yeah,
about
they
it.
said
That's
something.
Yeah, like
illegal, but-
especially like when you're in class and you've got like not so much the nerdy ones, but the ones that are quiet to themselves and always doing what the teacher says. And you got the other people that are just sitting there cussing them out constantly, and it's like they're always like, "Give me your homework now," because I didn't do mine. I'm like, first off, you ain't getting my homework. You should have done it yourself. You're gonna flunk in life because you cheated your whole way through life. And third of all, you're not gonna sit there and cuss me like that.
Yeah.
so how can we help? Let's say the nonprofit that we have, we interact in the schools and help the kids. So what do you think? Is it the teachers? Are they failing on their jobs, or they just don't care? They're too stressed, got too many students? Is it the home life with the family? They can't talk to their parents,
So the
don't
teachers will
care.
actually tell you they just don't care.
It's all the above.
Are we calling through with the counselors at your school, or
Literally.
would it be easier if you had a system at school that you could send an email anonymous and it get investigated? Hey, there's bullying.
Like it's literally everything is wrong. All the above.
I mean, would that help if there was like a phone in the hall or a website?
Something.
Yeah.
Well, they've got
Something.
that suicide hotline thing or whatever. It's actually for bullying, suicide attempts, and all that.
Where's it at?
It's like you can Google it, like suicide hotline, and it'll come up and it lists bullying hotline.
We
all
have a
this.
bunch.
Yeah, and they're like support
Yeah,
groups
there's a picture at
online.
school.
Cause like after my dad died, I didn't want to talk to anybody that I knew, so I went online and I got on like these support chat groups, and
Yeah, and it's like an actual like
yeah, they have like
you can actually
things
go
that
to
work
these
for
places. It's
them.
like a rehab clinic or whatever. But it's not really a rehab, but
You
it's
think
help.
that's enough, or do you think there needs to be something further that you send in and say, this is happening to me, and somebody comes in and steps in and more?
Because 90% of the people in this world don't even know about that.
I don't know about it.
I didn't know about it until my friend, like, she tried to commit suicide and she's like, call this number. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, what do I do? And she's just like, call this number, I need help. I'm like, hello. And they're like, yes, do you need help? I'm like, my friend's trying to commit suicide. And they're like, oh, they're calm. They're constantly calm. Like, they don't freak out or anything. And they're just calm. I'm like, who would be freaking out? Like, somebody's child is trying to commit suicide. And I'm like, the only person they're talking to. I'm like, Oh my gosh.
I wonder if anyone ever actually like dies on the phone. Because I can do that.
I don't either.
Like, you probably have to be, like, emotionally stable to do something.
Well, I think they like go through classes and stuff to like
Probably.
stable themselves for it.
Because, I mean, if you're freaking out, then you're not really helping the person.
Man, I cry over a video
Oh, I do too.
when somebody from the army comes home. I'm just like, I'm like a baby about it.
There was a dude last night on Omegle, and I had my camera like to the side so you couldn't see my face. And what I hold it over his screen so I didn't see anything I didn't want to see. So I slowly move it down, and what I saw was there, he got it connected to the ceiling and a rubber band around his neck, like he's trying to kill himself. So I don't know if he was trying to do the prank, because there's a prank online that a YouTuber does, and he's like, I'm gonna kill himself. But, he's the prank, so I don't know if he was actually trying to kill himself or it was a prank. But as soon as he didn't see a face, he hung up. I'm like, no, don't go.
No, I looked at this thing on, it was this picture or whatever, on Facebook. And it's like, when people tell me to go hang myself, like, he had himself in the closet, like, on a hanger. I'm like, I'll probably do that.
See, I hate
like,
when
I
people
wanna
like
kill
play around
myself.
about that stuff. I'm like, that's nothing you
I
play
mean,
around
like,
about.
but, like, don't take them, but the message is, like, don't take them seriously, like,
I know, but there's some you seriously cannot take seriously. Like, they'll have Instagram accounts and stuff. Like, they're seeking attention. Like, it's people that want attention. They're like, if this post gets so many reposts, I won't kill myself. I'm like,
yeah, like, they do that on Facebook a lot.
Really?
Like,
Yeah, and I'm
on
like,
the comments
really?
and stuff. Or they use, like, innocent, like, people with disabilities and stuff. Like, and people comment, like, I read the comments, they're like, you're wrong for using these people just to
Yeah,
get likes
like,
and stuff.
you don't play around about that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, so I guess we can see how easy, teenagers don't necessarily have the reasoning to see that, it's overwhelming when you get bullied and rumors are started about you, and it's overwhelming. And you feel like you can't see that so many, 3 years down the line, you're probably never going to talk to these people again, or as much. When you go to college, that, a lot of people won't be in your life, or a lot of them probably won't even be in it at all. So you can't see, hey, this is bad now, but it's going to get better. All you can see is it's bad, and I can't see no way out. So you see a lot of teenagers do get overwhelmed. They do commit suicide. And especially with everything so technology. I mean, it's just everywhere. Everybody knows it. Everybody sees it. And it's just too much for some people to handle. And then parents probably don't know how to handle them. Teachers, they don't care. They're overwhelmed. They're
Some of them
stressed.
hide it from the parents, and then it's too late when they do find out, and it's just like,
Because they feel like they can't open
Their
up
fault.
or something.
and then their parents feel like it's their fault that it happened, and if they didn't know about it, I'm just like, it's not really your fault that you don't know about it. They hid it from you.
I don't really know how some people can hide certain things from their parents. So, like, I don't know. If you saw your child every day, you should be able to tell. That
Well,
something's
you
not
got
right.
ones like, I had
Nah,
one friend,
really
she
do like
constantly, like, every day when she went home, she cut on her leg. No one ever noticed. She never was short. She never let it off that she was being hurt, that she was hurt, that she was doing it.
Because
I mean, some people really can hide it really well.
I mean, yeah, my mom never knew that I used to cut either. And I think that bothered me more than anything, that nobody noticed that I was doing it.
I mean, she probably noticed.
Just didn't
Something
really know
that
how
she-
to react to it.
She probably said something's not right with China.
But she didn't say
Because
anything
your
about
mom prays. And I know I pray. And I know if something's going on with her, I may not know exactly what, but I know
Something's
something.
going on.
I'm like, I know inside something's not right. How many times have I called you? Where you at? What's wrong?
it. Please don't do
What's
that ever
going on?
again.
Yeah, like,
Like, I know, because I pray for you. and I know
It's like that
something's
gut
not
feeling. It's a
right.
mama's instinct.
Yeah.
In your
Mama's
spirit.
Yeah, but
It's
there's
like that one time I called her freaking out because I was with a bad group of friends and I didn't know who else to call. And
who, me? When did that happen?
that one time when I went out with Becca, it was Becca, Shayla, and several of Shayla's guy friends. We went out to the river walk and they all got drunk and stuff. And I was freaking out because one of the guys were trying to like get after me and I'm just like hiding in the woods.
And you called me? What did I say?
I don't know, I was asleep. Like I was freaking out. I didn't know who else to call and I'm just like,
Come on, Shayla.
calling mom and dad did not cross my mind. I don't know why.
So you called your best friend.
Yeah,
Oh,
I call
see you.
her.
I see
Like
you.
of all people, I call her and I'm just like, you idiot. Why?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
But I bet your mom knew
been a while.
something.
It's before
but she
Shayla
probably
was-
didn't know what. Or exactly the extent.
Yeah.
Well, see, some people I know, like, they'll hide it from their parents because they know their parents are going to over-exaggerate about it and try to send them off to, like, a mental hospital. So I've had, you know Charter, right? The one that's supposed
Yeah.
to do everything?
Yeah.
Like, she went through, like, this bad, she's still in that bad, depressed, cutting stage. Her mom, when she found out, she freaked out real bad. Like, she sent Charter off for, like, 2 months to a mental hospital.
So do you think she really freaked out or she just wanted to get her the appropriate help?
You know, like her mom seriously freaked out. Like I was with her and like her mom, like she was sitting there, she was talking to me and like her mom saw it. She walked in and saw it. She's like, "Oh my God, you're going to a mental hospital." But then I'm like, you do not react to something like that. Like that. That makes the situation way worse. And sending them off like that makes them worse. Because it makes them feel on the inside that they're worthless, that their parents don't want to help them, that they don't want the...
And that they're
they
crazy.
want- yeah, that they're crazy and they don't want that problem in the house. And just like, most people don't understand that they don't.
So would you say if that parent didn't have a Christian background?
Well, her mom doesn't have any kind of Christian background at all.
So, I mean, I could see, from a parent's standpoint, I could see her not having a God, not having prayer. That she just, you know, freaked, but really wanted the best for her child.
So I remember her mom freaks out over the littlest things. Like,
Yeah,
I can understand protective parents.
Yeah.
My mom's
a big deal.
overprotective, yes. We've all got the overprotective moms because they care. But her mom was way, way too overprotective. Like, I told her mother that me, my mom, and my father were coming to pick her up. She's like, what if something happens? What if it's not her mom and dad? What if it's her and somebody else or like a drug dealer coming to get you? I'm like
my grandmother.
first off,
So do you think something maybe happened in her mom's life that
Well,
has made her
her
feel
mom's
that way?
been through 4 marriages. 2 of them were abusive. Her brother is not her whole brother, it's her half brother. She's also got 3 other siblings that she doesn't know. And the grandmother lives with them. So I mean, it could be from background issues with the husbands and
I can see how she would be
overprotective.
very
like that.
overprotective, very nervous person
Yeah.
going through all that.
But it makes me mad because her mom's like always freaking out. She's like, does your friend do drugs? Does she get drunk? Does she get high? Does she does pills? Does she do this and this and this? And then she goes off and does all that stuff herself. And I'm just like, you try to keep your daughter from that, but you're going off doing that. You're setting a bad example for her.
It's true.
And no matter what we see our parents do, we will do.
Exactly.
If they tell us something, we're going to do a squat. If they act something, we're going to do the same thing. And then they tell us, you shouldn't have done that,
Yeah.
but it's actually their fault.
Yeah.
Because
like,
we
but you just went and did it
They're your
yourself.
role model.
So what are you just trying to say?
that y'all
Some parents are like that, though.
that y'all shouldn't do what y'all shouldn't be doing. Because we're going to do it too. Because we look up to y'all. And then when we get in trouble, we get confused because we don't understand what we
Like,
did.
well, you did it too, so you know.
It's like, why are we getting in trouble? You did this too.
And since we think our parents are adults and mature, that they wouldn't do that, we think it's okay, but it's really not. So when we get in trouble, we just don't understand what we did.
I don't really have that problem. My mom never leaves the house. She's just always there.
She's just always there. trying to cook.
and make stuff out of arts and crafts stuff. And make swords, make little tiny archery things. You know, she made like little arrows that one night that were so dangerous. Don't go and do that.
What? She's a children's pastor, so she was making little things to put for an Easter thing. You know, the spear inside.
Yeah,
so we were
spears.
making them. And that's like pretty much all she does.
But did they end up hurting anybody when they got it?
We didn't even use them.
Oh, good, because they.
No. We spent all night making those.
But would y'all rather not use them and nobody get hurt, or use them and everybody's in the hospital? Because they will find a way to like paper to cut through your brain. Because I've done it before.
They can go to the hospital. That's not our problem anymore.
You don't care about the little
Once it
kids?
leaves our possession, it's no longer our problem.
Exactly.
Alright, does anybody have anything else?
Yes, but you gave them the paper.
Yes.
You gave them the paper. It's your fault they're in the hospital.
Care.
What?
They're not our problem.
You're going to go to jail.
Back to their parents.
You're going to go to jail because you gave them the paper. You gave them the spears. Go in front of the judge and say, oh, I gave them some spears.
Alright. Does anybody have anything else?
Epic fail.
Y'all good? Y'all good? Who's gonna pray here?
Ha!
Alright.
Yes. Boo, yes.
Let's do it.
Come on.
Pray us out.
Off this comfort zone. Come on.
You've been chosen. Well, we can hear it. Come on.
Dear God, I thank you for today and for everything that you have done and will do for us later on and in the future.
Amen. After a prayer, you say amen.
She might not have been done.
She was staring at everybody. She was like,
She might have been thinking.
I do that.
what were you thinking? Okay, continue.
Don't interrupt.
Well, I thought she was done.
You done or? You done or you got more? You're done?
Amen.
Okay, so Carrie did a good job.
Woo. Wait. This is what I brought in here for. Say that again.
Carrie did a good job. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Brianna did a good job.
Woo.
So who's gonna do it next week? Who's gonna do the devotion next week? Or next time we...
Oh, can I choose?
No, I want somebody to volunteer. It won't be next week, but you know, next time.
Probably be after school.
Kristen and Carrie's done it, so who's gonna...
I can do it.
You gonna do it?
Woo.
Woohoo! All right.
Did not expect that at all.
No, I didn't either.
So there's the book.
All right, we gotta mark 60 off.
And Mountain Moving Faith off too.
Which one is that?
I think, I don't know either. Maybe it's one before
Give me a
60.
pen. Or a pencil.
Here.
There's a pencil on your desk.
What was it? Mountain what? Moving?
Mountain Moving Faith.
It's on your desk in front.
Number 49.
To graduate
What?
or get near graduation.
It's a pencil.
What?
So it can be
Pencil?
erased.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
on your desk.
There's no pencil on my desk. Yes, I would like that.
Not really somewhere like in town or something.
It's actually not blue.
Go can't play.
So this time around, we're going to have y'all are doing the devotions. The book gives you some ideas, but like I told Carrie, study. But then, and it's okay if you do a Bible study or you are asked to share a devotion or you preach. It's okay sometimes to take a book and use stuff out and do a sermon or whatever. But then as you grow more and mature more in the Word and the Bible and prayer, God will begin to show you your own things to add to it or to write. But it's okay to start. I want y'all to start and do it.
Don't you have one on, Brad?
I have 2.
Because when you go to college, you do devotions on your campus, devotions in wherever, your workplace.
Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do like an actual college. I think I'm just going to do one of them online colleges things. It's easier and it's cheaper. You really ain't got to worry about much. Like you can do now you can do the video face-to-face with the teacher. You sit there in your pajamas and go to class.
That's nice.
Where do y'all want to go to college?
I want to go to Mississippi State.
I want to go to the Ramp, Belhaven, and AMDA.
And who?
AMDA. I think it's American Music Department. I think. It's in New York and LA.
It's where?
New York and LA.
Oh.
Yeah. And surprisingly, I know 2 people in both places. Sean and Christian. So I don't.
Christian.
Yeah.
Thornton.
No. And we met him in Haiti. He lives in LA. He's got a that thing that starts with a C.
A condo?
Yes, that thing, condo. Not the other thing.
I can't believe you got that. You said condo.
You never get it right off the bat, like, ever. That's, like, not impossible.
You mean not possible?
Not possible.
Oh, yeah.
You said not impossible.
Yeah, it's not possible.
Your mama said call her when we get done.
Okay. I'm having like a very slow.
Over here.
Where is that video going?
YouTube.
So, you may have to edit.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit
Just
stuff
edit out
out.
the face.
So, have you found the
Keep my
college
face
for
in
what
there.
you